When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome everyone to Morgantown, West Virginia, home to the West Virginia Mountaineers. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a team from the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Mountaineers offense will have the football first. And David, they've got a receiver that... to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Nah, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense, and he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Bolitnikoff Award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. There he goes! Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
First down, West Virginia.
The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Never a doubt. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
You're feeling really good about that, right? Brand new season, first drive of the year, the juices are flowing, you march the ball down the field. You don't get a touchdown, but at least you come away with 3 points. Very positive start to the year.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Alabama's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time.
Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Lewis. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Off play action. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Dropping back. It's Calandria. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Williams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
What a real good job by the defense defending the RPO. I got to defend the run. I got to defend the pass, make the QB take off, and then get a stick on him, play physical, got him to cough up the football. Great job by the defense playing their responsibilities and forcing the turnover.
West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And
turning it on! They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Wants to throw on third. Caught near the sticks. It's Vaughn. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off play action on first down. Wide open downfield. He found plenty of room and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Really nice play. When you talk about Alabama and their dominance on defense, especially in recent years, it all starts up front. You have to have disruptors playing on the defensive line, guys that can be versatile and line up at different positions, but create havoc in the backfield, and that's what this guy has been able to do throughout his career.
The Mountaineers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The short hands, it's Hubbard. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it and you didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
no, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Unloads to the wideout. Got him, and nobody's close. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. High-flying pass catchers and the Crimson Tide. That combination wasn't right at the top of your mind, say, 30 years ago.
No, it used to be run, run, more run, and you've seen over the years they've opened it up, the playbook, and they've brought in dudes. They've had some guys that can fly. They've had receivers winning Heisman trophies, like so many game breakers on the outside that make big plays in this offense.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Makes the grab. It's Horton. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Splits the uprights, it's good. And the field goal draws us even as we get close to halftime. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Florida State has the lead at this time, but there haven't been quite as many tomahawk chops today as we expected. This is close. They're up by 7 over Notre Dame. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Finds his man. It's Gallagher. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Back to pass. Unleashes one. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
And I think there's a difference between aggressiveness and recklessness. You're backed up, man. You're going to take shots right now, force the ball into coverage. The defense makes the pick. And how about this? In scoring position, very little time on the clock. Got a chance to put some points on the board before you go into the half.
Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. And the try is no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Morgantown, sign me up for another half. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Mountaineer Field.
Just about set to put toe to leather as we are deadlocked here in the third. He'll bring it out. It's Adams. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Scanning the field, it's Calandria. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. Got a man, it's Williams. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They want to run it left here. Pretty good job of running to get there to the 32. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Horton. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. On the run, it's Hill.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
You can feel the Mountaineer spirit rising, reverberating across the field on this big third down. Oh, he's got some space. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Horton. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. catch in the middle, it's Williams. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. It'll be a draw. Ran through the contact. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth all tied up. So the final period starts with a second down play. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the offense is so close to the go-ahead score, they can smell it here in the fourth quarter. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. He'll pull it on the read. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. This defense has been lights out. Stubborn on the doorstep. Can the offense finally find the end zone? Touchdown, Bama! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
PAT unit on the field. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down to the 26. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. From the gun, running back gets to give. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. The Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Leaves it with the back. Looking for room at the 40. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. There he goes. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Mountaineers look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on first down to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Backed up now, here's second and long. Pulls it in, it's Brown.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them instead.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
The Mountaineers will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Here comes that Alabama offense. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Looking to throw, it's Calandria. Plucks it out of the air. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Third down coming in the Morgantown faithful, making it tough on this big play. To the ground with the back. He's able to get it out to the 25, but needed a little bit more to move the chains. It'll be fourth down. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Hunt is on its way. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Fires to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Grabs it inside the 10. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Really nice touchdown. Now it's decision time. Extra point to get you to OT. Do you try to win it right now with a 2-point play?
And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, take a gander at what's happening in this interesting battle in the Pac-12. Washington has the lead right now. Feels like we've heard the air raid sirens a few times today, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by a field goal over Washington State. If anything changes in this pivotal Pac-12 matchup, guys, you know we're here to bring it to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Back to throw, it's Calandria. Fires left. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. A little release to the back. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown tie! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the fourth quarter for the touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. And back to the air on second down. Bring in the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. A full field of defensive backs trying to take away the deep ball. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Makes the grab, he's got a first down. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve.